Recently, I had nose surgery and it got me thinking about congestion. Not a great thing to think about, but I did spend some time on it. Now, I wasn't just thinking about mucus and snot all day. I did come to a realization. I realized that congestion is oddly similar to that feeling you get after doom scrolling. You know, when you're congested, you get that pressure inside your head. You feel like you've got gunk that you can't get rid of. And sometimes you can be so congested, it's hard to concentrate. Except while congestion might have an evolutionary or biological purpose, doom scrolling just doesn't. Just this endless consumption, it leaves your brain full. Your mind is full, in most cases, with garbage. What I think is more important and arguably scarier is that it's full of information that you didn't even choose to consume. Yes, you went on the app and the algorithms are trained to show you things you'll engage with, but the algorithms have no regard for, firstly, whether you wanted to see it, and secondly, they have no regard for whether you'll even like it. I'm pretty sure in most cases, they don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
So here you are, left muddled, confused, tired, and almost strangely claustrophobic, because it's as if there's no room left in your mind for yourself. But in the end, you realize it's technically your fault. You don't have to engage, but yet you do. You know it's bad for you. You know you don't like the way it makes you feel. You know you don't like it. You don't like green eggs and ham, and yet you still do it. It's like a compulsion. Sometimes it's just a quick distraction. Sometimes you might even be trying to do something productive, like learn something, get a recipe. I don't know what you do with your free time. For myself, it normally just starts with me checking how my videos have performed, or going to post a new video. But without fail, the engineering of these platforms and my
fucking monkey brain
lead me down a rabbit hole. So I go on there to post something. 20 minutes later, I find I not only haven't posted anything, I've watched countless videos I can't remember, and I've skipped way more that I will definitely never remember. The irony of this whole situation is the most recent example of this was with good intentions. I was trying to get some new books, particularly in the realm of philosophy. I love philosophy. It's probably one of my favorite hobbies. When I'm not wasting time doom scrolling, I'm wasting time thinking about thinking. But anyway, I was looking for some books, something intellectually stimulating. Ironically, something to expand my mind. Instead, I found probably 2 books and then fell down a rabbit hole of who knows what garbage. All I remember is that I ended up leaving feeling quite unsettled. It had completely consumed me, and I left feeling like there was no room left to even think. I didn't feel like I even had the mental capacity to digest what I had seen, and I sure as hell had no room to make my own interpretation of it. I've been letting my dumbass thoughts be controlled, curated, and presented to me by an algorithm. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want that bullshit. We are just spoon-fed information at an unreasonable, unnatural, and unsustainable rate. My monkey brain is not capable of handling it. Then I sit here and I wonder why I can't focus. Why is it hard to be present? And why, weirdly, is it hard sometimes to feel like me? But it's no surprise, is it though? I've left no room for myself. Whilst on these platforms you can just swipe away from something you're not interested in, your mind's not really capable of just scrolling away. It retains information, whether you want it to or not. And when you give it no rest, no respite, you're left with almost a diminished cognitive and conscious experience. You've essentially put yourself on mute. You're on the back burner, whilst the CEO of your body is hijacked by external forces. You lose a little bit of yourself every time you do this. You have to consider, are your thoughts even your own? How can you develop a worldview, a perspective, or even some individuality when you are constantly overwhelmed by the consumption of ideas, voices, information from people you don't know and you cannot be sure of their intentions? And even when you think you might be having a shared experience, you can't even be sure that the people in the comments are real. For fuck's sake, man, we don't even have the same feed. And I'm out here letting it convince me that everyone is thinking and feeling the same way. Turn it off. Go outside and be present and watch your time come back to you. The other day, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to watch the sunrise. This was the first sunrise I'd seen in God knows how long. And that was a reflection that kind of startled me. The sun has obviously risen every day. I just hadn't been aware of it. I mean, obviously I'm aware that it's now daytime and it's not dark anymore, but I hadn't really seen it. And then further reflecting led me to think, man, it's been a year since I left my job and started a new one. It's been 2 years since I graduated uni. It's been 15 years since my team won anything. And once I was done with that spiral of the ever-passing nature of time, I looked up and realized I was missing the sunrise. The whole point of being outside. When I looked up, I saw that it was a beautiful array of pinks, oranges, yellows, intertwined with clouds and blue skies. It looked like a fucking painting, dude. The ocean was reflecting the colors of the sky. There was a cargo ship going by. There was birds chirping. There was also a fucking mosquito. But it was just beautiful. I thought to myself, I don't know how many more sunrises I have left. I'm hoping plenty, but that's what makes it so special. It's the uncertainty of it. If it was guaranteed that I would see a million, I would take it for granted. And when you think about it, I kind of had been taking it for granted. I'd just been living as if time is guaranteed, not that it's a fleeting, finite thing. When I had that realization, in that moment, I was finally present. I'd been out there for quite a while, but when I thought about it, I hadn't really been there. My mind was elsewhere. I was in my own head, not really there. My head wasn't where my feet were. I've never been very good at it, and I'm only marginally better now. But I think it's important to take time, stop, appreciate where you are, be present in the moment. Don't let your mind be consumed, distracted, and overwhelmed by people, organizations, and algorithms. They're taking you away from you. Put your phone down, let your mind wander, and take back your time. Anyways, I'm gonna go doom scroll my own TikTok and Instagram. If you wanna follow me, do so. If you don't follow me, I'll take it that you've taken my message on board, and either way, that's a win.